get some pistol grip, palm, if a step on my right hand, one's this red rum, ready, here come.
The home success would carry the Aggies on the road as well. After nearly upsetting 14th-ranked Oklahoma in Norman, the Ags would end their run of near misses on the road in Boulder. A&M shot 71% from the floor in the first half and used an 18-0 run to lead Colorado by 22. Antoine Wright started a string of remarkable performances with a career-high 32 points as the Ags slaughtered the Buffs 92-77. The road win would spark a 3-game conference win streak for A&M. 3 days later, the Aggies halted Iowa State's 7-game win streak with a 16-point rout at Reed Arena. Antoine Wright scored 21 and keyed a 17-0 run early in the second half for the win. 4 days later, another capacity crowd. A school record 13,136, another rout by Texas A&M. Bobby Knight and the Texas Tech Red Raiders rode into College Station at 9-4 in conference play and looked to add another win to the resume for the third winningest coach in Division I history. They left as believers in Billy Gillespie's transformation of Aggie basketball.
Now lean back, lean back, lean back, come on.
The A&M defense stifled the leading offense in the Big 12 for 40 minutes, holding Tech to 17 points below its average. An incredible 31-6 run late in the second half, led by Antoine Wright's 29, keyed an 85-63 win.
I love playing with these guys. I've had so much fun this year with my teammates, and I've never really been this close to my team before, and it just feels good to be able to rely on these guys and know what they're going to do every day.
An 8-point road win over Baylor wrapped up conference play for the Aggies. At 8-8, A&M's 8-game improvement from the previous season would equal the best turnaround in the history of the Big 12. As a result, head coach Billy Gillespie was named Conference Coach of the Year in his first season at A&M. At 19-8, Gillespie had engineered one of the greatest turnarounds in the history of college basketball from a team that had gone 7-21 the previous season. Of A&M's 8 losses in the 04-05 regular season, 7 would be against the team that would qualify for the NCAA tournament. A 19-1 mark against everyone else made the Aggies a sure pick for postseason play.
Yeah. Thank you. Far too kind.
After a 10-year drought from the postseason, the National Invitation Tournament came calling, and the Aggies' impressive resume ensured a first-round home game for the first time since 1982. Perennial ACC power Clemson would be the first opponent, as 40 teams began a fight for a spot in the NIT Final Four in New York City.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll.
After a first-half battle, A&M used their trademark second-half run to outlast the Tigers. AC Law's three-pointer at the shot clock buzzer started a 15-2 run early in the second half. Freshman Joseph Jones took over from there, scoring 14 of A&M's next 19 points as A&M won its first postseason game in 23 years, 82-74 over Clemson.
When everything's clicking like it was tonight in the second half, I think we can play with anybody in the country. I just love all my teammates, man. We just play hard. We just together. We just a great family, and I think we play with anybody in the country when we click on all cylinders.
Round 2, Aggies on the road at DePaul. The Blue Demons, 14-2 at home, would get run out of the gym by A&M in the first half. A 13-0 run, including 7 points by Marlon Pompey, gave the Ags an early 22-12 lead. A&M would hold DePaul to just 28% from the floor in the first half and lead 44-26 at the break. The Demons would fight back to make it a game, but Bobby Leach, the Aggies' lone senior, wouldn't let A&M squander the opportunity to play on. Leach scored 23, including a pair of crucial free throws late to give the Aggies a 3-point lead. DePaul would have one final chance to overtake A&M.
Here is Mejia, an off-balance three, off the mark, no good. Rebound from Phil, shot up, no good. Time runs out. The Aggies have won the game. A&M wins by 3. They've just beaten DePaul on their floor here in Chicago, 75-72, and the Aggies now are going to the third round of the NIT.
We're all ordinary, but we all do extraordinary things. We can get ordinary guys to do extraordinary things, and that's all the credit to you guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. I never thought we would lose.
March Madness had swept through Aggieland, and the most anticipated game in the history of A&M basketball matched up the Aggies with St. Joseph's, an Elite 8 team from the previous season. Implications would be huge. Most importantly, a trip to the NIT Final Four in New York for the winner. For the fourth time in 04-05, a school record standing room only crowd of 13,151 filed into Reed Arena, creating a postseason atmosphere unmatched in the NIT. A defensive battle kept both teams scoring numbers down in the first half. In fact, A&M would force the Hawks into as many turnovers in the first half, 6, as they would allow field goals. St. Joe's D would be equally effective, holding A&M to just 19 points in the first 20 minutes. For the final time in 2004-2005, a magical Aggie spurt early in the second half turned the halftime deficit into a lead. This time it was an 11-0 run. A&M leads 32-31, and the boisterous crowd was rocking Reed. A back-and-forth battle over the final 13 minutes would fall the Hawks' way, however. Despite a 21-point effort by Antoine Wright, a late three-pointer ends the Ags' incredible run in a 58-51 loss.
I've never seen a tougher team. I've never seen a closer team. I've never seen a more giving team. We weren't the best team in the country, but as far as just beating other teams and those kind of things, but I don't think anybody played the game as hard as us, practiced as hard as us, and played together as well as we did, and we've made the most out of what we have.
1, 2, 3, family!
The accomplishments of Billy Gillispie and his staff in 2004-2005 border on the incredible. For the second year in a row, both Gillispie and assistant coach Alvin Brooks were a part of the greatest turnaround in college basketball. The first time in history that has been accomplished. The Aggies won 20 games for the first time since 1986, and for just the 7th time in school history. But most importantly, Coach Gillispie and his staff turned a group of individuals into a complete team, willing to do whatever it takes for each other. The 2004-2005 Aggies played hard, played smart, and played together. As a result, they have built a foundation for the future of Aggie basketball, a foundation that will lead A&M to even greater successes in upcoming seasons. If future teams are willing to play with the passion and the unity of the 04-05 Fighting Texas Aggies.
Getting loose, more punch than the bowl of juice, and ain't nobody more jiggy than us. Stuff so rough it causes head rush like whoa. Give it to me, bring it here. Don't stop, girl, shake it here, shake it there. Let Money Mark get off your baby there. We off the chain for the whole year. So if you look good with a big old butt, live in your own crib and make your own